Hello everyone, welcome back to Mindful and Mellow. So today I did something a little bit different. I just kind of felt inspired and I pulled some cards. And I did a Celtic Cross Tarot reading and I just found the cards had so many messages and things for me to take away that I wanted to share with all of you. And I kind of wanted to talk through some of these things that I'm seeing here. So I used the Robin Wood Tarot deck, which I haven't used in quite a while, and I just pulled cards. And in the current energy, I thought this was really inspiring. I have the Death card. So your current energy, now this very rarely means physical death, but we do know that, energy can either be destroyed or it just can't be destroyed. And so physical death is more of a transition from one form of energy to another, right? So what this means is like this is a brand new beginning. This is a transition. You're transitioning, changing in a positive way, right? This is a new beginning, something to be very excited about. What's even more exciting in this reading is that the crossing energy is the Wheel of Fortune. And look, there's a star at the very top of this. So something is turning in your favor. Something, the wheel is moving in your favor. Things are working out well. So this is that positive energy we really want to see. So right now, current energy, beautiful. You're in a great spot. Keep that momentum going. Be consciously aware of that. In the recent past, we have the Six of Wands. And this could be some sort of a recognition, right? Someone could be recognizing you. It could be work-related, but it could also just be more about like some people are recognizing you for the value that you bring to friendships, your positive light, your positive energy, whatever this might be, right? You might find that someone's people, friends, others, work colleagues, other people see a lot of value in something that you offer, and you're kind of being celebrated for that. Perhaps you've even had a recent birthday or something to celebrate, a promotion. I don't know. That might apply to somebody listening, but that could be the case here. Now, what's a little concerning, and I'm covering up the picture with the Splendid packet because it is perceived to be a little bit of nudity, but is the Devil card, okay? And so she's chained here, and he's chained, and he can't reach the window, and it's so far away. What this represents it represents is attachment, emotional attachment to something that we don't have. So this is in the conscious mind. So be aware of that if this applies to you, right? I want to raise this because it does kind of counter your current energy. If you are feeling attached to somebody that you're dating, you're feeling attached to somebody that showed any level of interest in you, be aware of that, okay? We need to be very careful of this kind of energy. So what I want you to think about here is, what this means for you. So if you do have that going on in your conscious mind, flip the script, right? Remember, you are the prize, okay? If you're in a dating relationship, you bring a tremendous amount to the table. You bring value, right? And that's what we need to remember in these kind of situations here. Don't get too attached to somebody too quickly is kind of the message I'm getting here. Now, in the subconscious mind, we have the Hangman. So the Hangman, this could be kind of this is what we talk about when Neville Goddard and Joe Dispenza, Joe Murphy, and others talk about the neural pathways. The Hanged Man, because I was thinking about how his legs kind of making a four. What this really means to me is that it's kind of changing a mind or seeing something from a different point of view. That's how we create new neural pathways. We can physically change the brain by thinking about and reinforcing a new mindset, a new way of thinking about something, a new directive, and kind of programming the conscious mind to be more open and aware of something that's available to us. So this would be the right direction to move your subconscious mind. Just be aware, because these attachments in the conscious mind can also program this. So make sure you're not doing that. Now, in the near future, I got the Ten of Pentacles. Hey, does it get much better than this? This is financial stability. This is the abundance. This is the home and family life. So you can see here they're under this beautiful archway with the 10 pentacles represented. There's the older man here. They're all well dressed in purples and reds. So kind of like a royalty, a novelty, kind of like a lot of powerful colors. There's also a couple here in the background that appear to be like holding hands and gazing into each other's eyes. So it could also represent a love relationship, a relationship that feels strong, stable, and secure, both financially and also, I think, just emotionally, okay? So this is what's coming towards you, right? Now, I'll come back to this card in a minute. You are represented by the Temperance card. So the Temperance card is all about, stability, and also about finding that balance, but it's also peace and tranquility. So if you've been working on your mindset, okay, Which is interesting because we have the devil card in the conscious mind. Again, just be aware of this because you are represented by this, and you might be kind of getting dragged into something that's like a bit of an attachment. Don't let that become where you stay. Okay, don't stay there because you were represented by this. This is finding that balance, and I feel like with this hangman, you are kind of in your subconscious mind. You will kind of find like a balance, so to speak, and what's coming towards you is this two of cups. So this is a wonderful, beautiful relationship. This could be somebody who is not necessarily your type, right? Or you wouldn't have pictured. It might be somebody who's very different from who you would consider to be your type. But this is a relationship. This is a strong connection. This is a bond that grows, okay? Now, it could be related to this death card. The death card is about a brand new beginning, right? This could be a new beginning in love. Again, I'm just drawn to this devil card. Be careful about getting attached too soon and sacrificing any of your boundaries and making sure you're not losing yourself in the relationship, okay? Because this relationship, again, has the possibility to really grow into something very, very strong in the near future, all right? Because I'm really feeling that with these two cards here because this is showing me happy life. Healthy, secure, balanced, all right? Remember, you are the prize. And in the area of your hopes and fears, kind of with this devil card, this aligns very much with the devil card, which I can never seem to pick up. This Five of Cups, this is the fear of loss, the fear that someone's going to walk away, someone's going to leave you, that the relationship isn't going to work, that they're not going to pick you. Remember, they're just a person. Whoever this person is, guy, girl, doesn't really make a difference. They are just a person too. And if you haven't known them that long, how much do you really know about them, right? Do we really know this person? You should be looking at this person and thinking, how do I feel around this person? And do I feel good? And do I feel like I'm not losing myself around them? And if the answer is, I feel good, I'm not losing myself around them, they're inspiring me to be a better person, then great, keep going with it. But don't fear that they're going to walk away, right? Because you know what? If they are represented by these two spilled cups, guess what? There's two more right behind him, and he's not seeing that. So there might be somebody right in your midst. That's a great match. Who knows? It might be somebody else that you're not seeing that's represented by this two cups that brings in the stability. So don't get too wrapped up in your head is what I'm saying. And then in the outcome, this is a wonderful card in so many ways. The Ace of Pentacles, okay? The Ace of Pentacles is a brand new beginning. There's abundance, there's growth and evolution here. This is the offer, this is the new job, this is, the opportunity. There's an opportunity coming towards you. There's a tremendous opportunity to seize something. Now, could it relate to the financial opportunity? Absolutely. Could it also relate to this love relationship? Absolutely. Absolutely. So I don't know which one it is, and it could be both of them, to be very honest with you, because the Ten of Pentacles to me represents both. Like, as I said, the couple in the backdrop here, but also, obviously, it's a very well-off, stable place to be. So, overall, this feels great. I really like to see this, and again, I think that this is a tremendously strong reading, very, very strong reading. We have some amazing cards here. We have the Temperance card, I have the Hanged Man, I have the Death card. I have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Devil card, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards, which is tremendous energy, okay? I don't care so much for the Devil card, but it's in your conscious mind. And the good news is, if we are aware of what's in our conscious mind, we can address that right away. We can address that pretty damn quick, is kind of the term that I'm getting, right? So this is the call to you to address that stuff right away. Because it's actually really amazing to have major arcana, major, right here in the center part. A lot of strong energy here. And I do love this two of cups, and kind of like the person or situation that's coming towards you feels great. The outcome being the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, this is a brand new beginning. There's something coming towards you. Brand new beginning, and then new beginning with the Death card in transition. So, overall, I think this looks amazing. So, I'm really excited about this reading, and I just love the way these cards came out. There's just so many wonderful combinations here, and there's some very good messages, I think, too. So, hopefully take this to heart, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I would definitely encourage anybody listening, regardless, to be aware of any attachments you're feeling in your conscious mind with this Devil card, right? and address those, right? Address those and remind yourself, who you are, the value that you bring, and anything along that line if it's a person, particularly if it's a person. So with that, I thank you for being here, and I'll be back again real soon.